We met at the Country Western bar.
Her friend came over to me and said, "My girlfriend thinks you're really cute." And of course, that, if you know Pat, that just frosted her.
One of my drunk girlfriends drugged me over there and set me at the table with them.
The first thing she said to me, "Don't mind me sitting here."
I told him, just give me about 10 minutes and I'll leave you alone. Just let's pacify her.
Well, that leaves me with a conversation.
So he looked down and I had a pair of cowboy boots on, and he asked me if I really had horses or if I just wore those for show. And so I kind of picked him up and showed that there was probably horse crap on him.
And later that night, when at the end of a two-step, it was actually, I think it was a two-step, and it was a slow dance. And I had her in my arms, and she looked up at me, and I gave her a kiss. She later told me she just floated off the floor.
He asked me out, and oh well.
In the high desert of California is a harsh, dry wasteland where airplanes go to die. And a crack team of demolition experts who turn those jumbo jets into scrap. This is ARC Aerospace, 6 specialized operators from the School of Hard Knocks, and some seriously badass machines. On a demo pad of concrete 6 feet deep, they strip airplanes down to bare metal and recycle over 1 million pounds of aluminum every year. Out here, every day brings a new challenge, so every day starts with a wrecking plan.
Working on the fly today. Wow. The pad is swept for this A320 that I don't even know if it's coming on today because we have a failure to communicate. You know, all we can do is hope for the best with these cans, the aluminum, and then whenever this plane decides to come over. Are we ready for fuel mixture or no?
Yeah, we could mix fuel today.
Double check and see how much. I think we still got another 200 gallons in there though. I don't know.
Our big cats use diesel fuel, the forklift, the bobcats, they all use diesel fuel. So we had to find a way to cut our fuel costs. So by using the old jet fuel, even though it's lacquered up, we lubricate it. Anything that gets dry needs to be lubricated. By using 2-cycle oil and another fuel additive, it actually makes it really good diesel fuel, probably with a little more power. Almost like God wants to speak to me now. Some of the past employees were not careful. They really didn't care. And that's how some of these, can you imagine hitting a fuel tank with an excavator? Beyond me. Whoa. That thing filled up pretty fast, huh? Well, I had another 2 or 3 minutes. Not unusual for that to happen, though.
Yeah, so today on the cut-up pad, we've got a A320 on the pad. There's another company going to be shoring it.
We get Airbuses out here every so often. They're pretty easy to drop because of the weight. They're nothing like a DC-10 or a 747.
Yeah, I get excited when there's a new plane coming on the pad. You know, it's a new site, new project, you know. Plus, there's this piñata to be found in there. And we go to town on it. We race up there.
Guess what the work scope is? Oh, it's a little short. Figure eating.
Yeah, me and Michael, we get excited for the piñata. But Sal, he gets excited for the toilet paper and the cups, blankets, curtains, whatever he can find.
There's a lot of things you can reuse on these airplanes. Lots. Ooh. Bunch more napkins for paper towels for the break room. Yeah. The grease baggage made. Ah, some sticky notes. Some Post-its. I'm just finding gold, treasures, pinatas all over the place. Yeah? A couple nice straps. Soft pillows. Little Velcro bag. Just some little junk that I like. I got addiction.
Hey, when's your birthday, Sal?
Saturday.
What?
This Saturday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
39?
39.
Yeah.
Yay, 39.
Gonna do anything special on Saturday, like stay sober?
Hell no.
Woo! That's a doozy right there. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
What are you gonna do? Plenty of Jaeger or what?
I'm actually gonna cut back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a knee slapper. Yeah, that's a knee slapper. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna drink like the world's gonna end.
The last few weeks, something will happen. Someone will bring over more, and I'll just keep going and keep promising her I'm gonna slow down because I'm getting so drunk. Yeah. And then we're getting into it, and I'm talking to her, and making her feel real bad. So I keep promising I'm gonna cut the back so I don't black out and not. I don't even remember the arguments we had, but saying some stupid.
It's terrible.
Yeah. So I don't care if it's my birthday or not. I'm gonna come hell or high water. I'm gonna drink a lot less.
I mean, I don't know too much of his personal life. Yeah, I never met his girl or anything though, but he always talked about her and stuff. So you know, I admire her for putting up with this. You know?
Let's rock. Tony had me to go up in the hellhole, or the Planus as we've recently kind of renamed it. There's 2 fire bottles for the APU that were installed back there, and he had me go up there and get them out so they won't pop or cause any potential damage when he's demoing the plane. I do a lot of jobs on these planes, but to be honest, this is not one of my favorites. As hot as it is outside, you gotta double it inside there. And that and the filth and all the dirt, because this plane's been sitting in the desert for a few years. It's not pleasant, and it's tight. You gotta watch your step and watch your movements. You're banging a lot.
You got to be on top of your game out there. You just have to be. I know we make it look easy, but you know it's dangerous.
I've had lots of bad luck, and I've been lucky a few good times in my life too. Lucky to have 2 beautiful daughters. Lucky to have a beautiful. She's not my wife, but she is my wife because we're both still married to other people. But lucky to have a great girl. Lucky to have a good family. Lucky to have a house and a car. And lucky I wake up and breathe and be able to go to work every day. Sometimes I try to appreciate the things we all take for granted sometimes. I am mindful of it, and I do try to incorporate that with my daily thoughts when I get overwhelmed. Just be thankful for the little things that you've got that money can't buy.
I've been sitting on this aluminum way too long. I got a whole plane sitting there in the corner, ready to be loaded. But Ecology calls me, so they're at the gate, ready for a load.
I'm almost done! Almost. I got one more. One's out.
To get between 39 and 40,000 pounds, you got to have vision, you got to have a good depth perception, and experience always helps. Yeah, so I loaded about 40,000 pounds of aluminum. Right now he's strapping it down, and I'm about to take him out. I probably have about 41,000 pounds left,
but that will be loaded shortly. And then after that, there'll be plenty of room to, you know, bite some of this tail and then drop it.
My job during the takedown is to chain up the Legos, and as soon as they get the pressure off, I got to pull it out as fast as I can and get out the way. These blocks that you see here, I built these. These were Dave's design. Before that, they were used in railroad ties. I think that's why we got the word Lego, because you stack them like Legos.
Yeah, me and Tony, we came around with our excavators. We had the Bobcat chained up to the Lego. We were trying to lift them up, but the plane's just so heavy. It was just too much weight on this DC-10 and we could not lift it.
This thing is so heavy, I mean, there's over 80,000 pounds of aluminum right here, easily. But we were overmatched. So, Mike was, he wasn't bugging me, but he was asking me constantly to go ahead and allow him to drop the tail. So I decided to go ahead. You know, it's good for him, you know, the experience and stuff, to have a DC under his belt.
You know, there is that chance something could happen, anything could happen where I could damage the machine, or especially if we got guys down that it could kill somebody. You know, so I just stay on my toes and look around and do the job right. Well, this one's pretty heavy. I think it's heavier than the L1011, to tell you the truth. If that falls on you, that's a lot of weight, and it will crush the cab. Started munching up the floor as far as I could reach it, not all the way, but just enough to get it ready to drop. If I thought the first bite on top would let it go, but evidently it didn't, so I had to move it closer with my jaws open. Once I touched it, then I started closing it, and I just heard the snap.
Yeah, that's a rush right there, you know. You try and anticipate where it's going to go, and your radius around give you enough room for it to fall and be out of the way. You still get wind and some pressure coming towards you. It's a rush, you know.
Mike, I mean, he was like 18 inches away from the fence, which could have been pretty bad because Pat wouldn't want to buy a whole new fence. That would have took it out, I mean, totally. But good thing he barely missed it.
Felt pretty good, man. Once I seen that thing coming down, got a little aroused, like, yeah. Is it cool that we do this? Yeah, kidnapping the man in a suit.
Yeah, it was Janet's idea, so whatever Janet wants. Set up a little bachelor party for our boss, you know, David. Good guy, you know, real likable. She actually said grab him by his feet, you grab him by his shoulders, and we'll even open the doors with him, you know what I mean? SWAT's all right there. Yeah, duct tape him, blindfold him.
Yeah, blindfold, duct tape him.
I don't think we're going to go that far, though. But when we kidnap, we're going to be like, are you okay?
Don't want to dirty your white button shirt, you know, sir. Just go ahead, have a seat, you know what I mean? Huey, lay on the floor so he can step on you.
Let's just take him someplace normal.
Yeah.
And get him a cocktail.
Yeah, somewhere normal and get him a cocktail.
I ain't Huey. I ain't Huey at all.
Park them all in a line right here. You want to park mine? Since you were on it, want to park mine?
Shut up.
In a line?
He couldn't even say he's a
talking to a bunch of chickens. Decided to go ahead, go over there and take him out, you know what I mean? I think we kind of caught him off guard. Oh man, AC, this is how AC feels? Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good.
What's up, David? How you doing?
We heard the good news.
Which one's that? You know what? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, when the 6 of us showed up to David's office to take him out for his bachelor party, the look on his face was surprised, a little shocked.
He was willing to cooperate with us and jump in the van with us. You're gonna be in the middle.
We placed David between the two biggest guys we got because he's the CEO. We need to protect our CEO with all the padding we could pad around him.
Yeah, we need some AC back here.
What is this thing? You got enough air?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Take your shoes off and massage your feet. Here we go with the CEO of the company in a van, smashed in between two tacos.
And we end up taking him out to the Iron Hog, which is not a very 5-star place.
We're walking in and he has, expensive slacks on and a nice shirt and, shoes that probably cost as much as my truck and stuff like that. So when he walked in, he kind of looked around. He kind of seemed a little weary about it. So did I for a little bit, you know what I mean?
To the beginning of the end for you.
Oh, thank you. You got it, buddy. Congratulations.
I mean, he's the big boss, so this is the intimidation factor, but he's not when he's up front and personal. He's always welcoming. He's a good guy.
You don't have to take that right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, if Sammy had one of those already, he'd be dancing on this table topless.
Look at him already. He's already one beer. He's a lightweight.
Lightweight, they make fun of me.
No.
You always wonder, does he know who I am? You know what I mean? But I had a really good time with him.
Yeah, they're for the flies, yeah. Yeah, we have them at our house, too. I was pretty excited we get to hang out with the big boss, So, yeah, it was cool. I'm the guy that they pick on most of the day. Now, why is that?
Well, here would be one example. He's actually standing up right now. David likes to have fun like anybody else, and I think he had more fun than he expected to have.
Good, how are you?
We're having a little, I'm getting married. The one girl came up and put her arms around David and myself at the bar, and they found out that he was the groom.
And this is the groom?
I think so. David.
Right now I am.
Hello.
Welcome to the Iron Hog.
Thank you.
I'm Tony.
Tony, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if they were locals or what, but they were girls at least.
Oh man.
Oh. All right, let's go watch the show, David. You want to go watch the show or what? Show.
Me and Michael were just, we were like, we were kind of tripping, you know what I mean? They were mud wrestling, and I was tripping out on that because they went to the field with an Oya, filled it with dirt, added water, and then brought the pan of mud. And I was just like, man, if this ain't ghetto, I don't know.
Armbar!
Oh yeah!
What is this?
When I saw that one girl slam the other one down, it looked like a good wrestling move. I was like, oh yeah!
Get in there, Sal! Get in there, Sal! He felt like he was inside the mud with the girls, He was just feeling them and everything, He was really feeling them with his eyes and stuff, but it was funny.
When the mud started flying, I was thinking, before it happened, exactly what was gonna happen was gonna happen, and
Get her, get her, get
A class like that. You know, I got a little bit. I don't know who was next to me got some, but I looked over at David and I was like, oh man, I felt sorry for him because he was just covered in mud.
Hey, we got the winner there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Way to go. Way to go. That was entertaining. I think I know. You could.
I've never had employers like this, you know, where you could actually go up to them, talk to them, shake their hand, or as you see, go to bars, you know what I mean, and party with them.
I was introduced to mud wrestling, of which I kind of got a little bit too close to the action. So, you know, but that's okay. It's been a wonderful experience for me. You know, those guys to me they're family. I can't believe you guys did this to me. So, I got some explaining to do.
Yeah, when she gets your laundry, she's gonna be like, what the heck? I was walking out to the hangar and somebody ran over a puddle of mud.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Forklift. The forklift got me, sure.